Hi everyone, happy Monday. I hope you all are having a great start to your week. I decided to pick up my camera. I know it's late in the day. It's currently 8:34 in the evening, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna start recording and do kind of what my week, a day in my life or my week consists of. And I said, I'll start. It's better to start now, better late than ever, right? So I was able to capture some footage of like my breakfast, and I did try to record earlier going to Costco, but that was just very chaotic since it was so packed, and I said I am not going to be able to get anything done here, and like there was just not enough time for me to get things done. So there's that. I am gonna be going to the gym, and then I'm gonna come back, prepare my dinner, and we'll take it from there. I will have this video uploaded towards the end of the weekend. So if not Saturday, then Sunday. Today is Tuesday, and I've decided to go to a coffee shop. And at first I was like a little hesitant because the weather outside, I think it's gonna rain, and it's gonna rain a lot. If you live in the DFW area, then you know that the weather lately has been so bipolar. So I'm a little skeptical about going, or like, I'm like, should I stay? Should I go? I'm just gonna go because this coffee shop is one of my favorites, and I just like the vibe that it gives off. It's very tranquil and brings you like peace. You're able, like, this is one of the, I guess, one of the few coffee shops where I'm able to just sit down, do my work, and get work done. There's other coffee shops, for example, I cannot sit at a Starbucks. It's way too chaotic for me. It's way too loud, like too much commotion, people going in and out since they tend to be so busy. So this is kind of like a smaller coffee shop. just left the Arwa coffee shop. It's the Yemeni coffee shop, and I was here for a good amount of time. Well, actually, my fiance surprised me. He called me and he's like, you know, he's a jokester, and he tells me like, is it okay with you if I surprise you? And that made my day. So he ended up surprising me, and also it was like good timing because the weather, I think it's gonna start raining, and like we're gonna be getting lots of rain. So I said, you know what, even though it's still early, I'm gonna head out because I don't want to be stuck in traffic with this rain. And then if you know, and if you live in DFW, there are like high chances for there to be hail, so I don't want to run into something like that, and I want to make it home before it starts to rain. So there's that. And then I'm also thinking what I'm gonna prep for dinner. I don't know what I want to eat. I'm not picky, but I just have lost many ideas in like what to eat. I don't have a clue. It's always usually the same thing, but I guess once I get home I'll figure it out. I decided I'm gonna be making a salad for dinner, and I still haven't finished my coffee from Ottawa. I usually like don't end up drinking it all, and also this is to say I'm not much of like a coffee person. Which I get told like, oh, that's a good thing because you don't want to drink too much caffeine, or like too much caffeine is bad for you. So yeah, like coffee in the mornings, at times I like just have to be feeling it. It's not really my thing, but I decided, I finalized what I'm gonna have for dinner, and I'm gonna be preparing myself just like maybe kind of like a fattoush salad, maybe just like cucumbers, tomatoes, lettuce, spinach, so not really fattoush. I got back from Sam's and I ended up finding the things that I need, like the overall necessities, just to get ready for my next week, which is like meal prepping and all of that. I ended up buying some strawberries. I always end up getting my strawberries either from Sam's or Costco. Today I decided to go to Sam's because it's less chaotic, and I feel like on a Thursday there's gonna be less people, and Costco, like I've mentioned before, it's always packed, and there was no way I was gonna be able to go in and get the stuff that I need and get out within time. And one thing that I like about Sam's is that I can scan as I go. My mom told me, I had been going there for a while now, and I'm like, what? When she told me, she's like, I told you this before, go as you're shopping, like download the app, scan, and it's like are in and out, and it's just a fast process. So I ended up getting some strawberries. I got some mini bell peppers, which they come in handy if you want to make like a salad or like grill them with chicken, salmon, fish, whatever your choice is. I also always get my avocados either from Sam's or Costco. These are the ones that I end up getting, which they come in handy because they don't come, they're not like ready to eat, so they take time. And you know, like with avocados, it's kind of like a you win or you lose, because your chances are like some avocados, they come like ready to eat and you don't want to eat them till later. And everyone loves a perfect aguacate that's green, you know, and ready to eat, not one that's a little old. I also got spinach. I ended up getting the spinach because it's just way more convenient for me to put it in Ziploc bags and take it out throughout my week. I ended up getting pineapple as well, which is kind of like one of my snacks throughout the day, throughout the week, and that's like also my go-to breakfast. I got some Woman's Multi for energy, metabolism, bone, and immune support. I'm gonna try these out because I think I got used to the ones I was drinking and I didn't end up liking them. They just, I feel like it wasn't doing any good anymore to me. So I'm gonna try these out, and they are gluten-free, no high fructose corn syrup, no dairy, no synthetic FDNC dyes. So I'm really like big on like no gluten and things being gluten-free. So there's that. And then I got cucumbers for my salads, which I use a lot in, and these come in handy as well. I got roastery chicken, which my mom told me a hack that I can use, like with what's left over. I can make a chicken salad, cut up some vegetables, and like just throw that in and eat like a chicken sandwich, which I'm gonna end up doing that with this chicken. I got some chicken thighs, which I end up like putting them in Ziploc bags, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. After this, I'm gonna put them in Ziploc bags, put them in the freezer, just keep them fresh. I got some salmon. This one is seasoned barbecued salmon, skin on and boneless. I usually put these at 400 degrees and then do 10 minutes in the air fryer, and they come out perfect. It's like the perfect temperature, perfect timing. I usually eat this either like with a salad or rice and then lemon on top. It's really good. One of the last few things that I got was I ended up finding and getting some fajita, which I'm craving like a carne asada, a barbecue, but I'm craving my dad's type of carne asada. Like he's like my go-to for tacos de asada, because there's no one I can compare to my dad's barbecues. Like, if you're from the RGV, you know that we're big on carne asadas, and in the DFW area, there's not much of that. Yes, there's taquerias, there's like family-owned businesses, but it's more of like, it always ends up tasting like Tex-Mex when they add like shredded cheese on the tacos, and we're not like that. Like, we take the fajita as it's being cooked and as it's coming out of the grill. You eat it con limon and salsa, and it's just like the perfect combination of a taco. And here in the DFW area, there can be restaurants, taquerias, but it's not authentic. So I've tried many, I've gone to many, and one would know, right? If you're raised growing up eating tacos, and especially like if, for example, my dad, we grew up with barbecues, so, and we're big on that, and he's perfected it over the years. So like, you can't compare it to someone who has so much experience and someone who has experience eating carne asada. So that's what I'm craving, and like, this will do for now until I see my family next month, and I'm sure I'm going to take full-on advantage in eating as much as I can, because once I get back, there's like no going back. So also, one of the last things that I bought were some flowers, some pink, these are called carnations, and these are gonna go perfect, and I have a pink vase for them. I'm gonna end up setting these up as well, but once I end up putting all of the meats in Ziploc bags and freezing it up, because I do not want to let them just sit out, and then washing my strawberries, washing my cucumbers, all of that. So there's that. And then I'm also gonna get ready. Once I'm done here, I'm gonna head out to the gym. I got back from the gym and now I'm going to be preparing fajita for dinner. I'm just gonna prepare it, season it with the season that my dad uses, my mom and my dad. And I'm going to be tossing it into the air fryer. I know it's not like a carne asada that is authentic, but this will do for now until I am back with my family and I get to eat a real carne asada. Today is Friday and I was able to get so many things done throughout my day today, and I just feel like it was super successful. I sent emails, I wrote several stuff that I need to get done, and then now I'm just going to wind down a little and step back from my computer. I've been like working in this area, just constantly sending emails and doing things that I need to get done. But for now, I'm going to prepare myself like a hibiscus tea, agua de Jamaica, which I just get the leaves and I boil them for let's say like 10-15 minutes, and I let them sit in the water, and then I let that cool down. Once it's cooled down, I pour it into one of my containers, and then I just leave it in the fridge just so it stays good. Like if you leave it outside, it's gonna tend to get kind of like rotten or like not good, so I tend to just leave it in the fridge, and that just works best for me. And I usually add, when it's hot and I drink the hibiscus tea hot, I add honey, but I'm gonna try to add honey even though it's gonna be like iced agua de Jamaica, and I'm going to see if that works, because usually I've done it before and the honey tends to stay stuck in the bottom and I wasn't a fan of that, so I'm gonna try something new. Okay, so I got one of my cups. I'm going to first add the hibiscus, and I'm gonna try this first. I'm gonna see if I can add this first, and then I brought like the froth like for coffee to see if this can help me with the honey not going straight to the bottom. Just add a little bit of honey for the sweetness. I don't want to use like real sugar, plus besides I don't have some, so I'm gonna see. Ooh, I feel it, it's like gets stuck, so I'm gonna try this. I think this will help, and it's helping. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, so I'm gonna do that, leave it for a little bit more, and then I'm gonna stop that. And afterwards, I am going to add the ice. I don't know how I feel about the foam, but this is what I was kind of like craving earlier, and I'm so glad I'm finally going to be able to drink agua de Jamaica. So we'll see. Yeah, I feel a little bit of the honey in the bottom, but it's much better than what I last experienced. It's super refreshing. I think I like to say it's better than the one from the hibiscus, very hibiscus from Starbucks. But you know, you can't compete, so there's that. And this will do for now. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. If you ended up liking what a couple of days in my life look like, then please go ahead and leave a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. I will see you all in the next one.